turn around to see a shadowy man-like figure with red eyes peering right over your shoulder. And you turn around and it's just looking eye to eye with you.
What are you here for?
And this is the actual figure they did see the night before.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're like right next to me,
Yeah.
right?
Is it right there?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, am I standing in him? Like
No, you're standing like right to the
Superimposed?
side. And now that you get a bit closer to him, you can see that it's a very elven-like shape.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like red eyes, and then you can see that there's a kind of the thin outline of a mustache on the shadow thing, and it kind of looks at you and goes, "Good," and fades away.
No, I'm like, wait, are you Helmslit?
Is
Hensley?
a young version
Oh
of
no,
Hensley?
no! This is Hensley's Roomba. He kept.
No,
he
this is like Henslit's like avatar.
Yeah, it like hangs out.
And the hallway regresses.
Okay.
Knew it.
All right.
See?
Sweet.
One problem solved.
It's just
We
the
have
Hensley's
we have a magical shadow bodyguard. This is cool.
The
First thing-
cough in it is alone.
Okay. Let's go downstairs.
One buck does not a resurrection make. First things first.
I'm sorry. I think it's a little past the settling of the body.
Look, first things first. While the cleric is still up here with me, and before the torches all go out, I'm gonna go over to the door.
Oh, the
and
moonlight's
see,
back, by the way.
Yes.
The moonlight's back.
Oh, okay. I want to go over to the door and see
Probably
how
good.
compromised the runes are, because you said they were starting to peel
Right,
away.
so just one seemed to have burned off.
Okay.
And as you go over, you notice that it's re-etching itself into
Oh, okay, good. Because I want to check
Very
first
nice.
that is
Okay,
not-
thank goodness.
That
Because
is-
we don't want to go down and check anything and come back and say, "Oh, you fools! The door is now open," and like it's not the room
Just
is
one
empty.
problem after another. We deal with something in the basement. We walk up, deal with something down there. We walk down, deal with something down there. Walk up, doors open, monster right there. It just never ends.
All right. Once I
That was
realize,
good.
once I realize
Conveyor
that
belt of
the
demons.
thing is fine,
Mhm.
I pick up the two halves of the skull,
Okay.
and
Do
it's
not
like,
put them together.
is it just a regular skull?
It's
Do
just
not
just a
put them
regular
together.
human skull, but
That
with
would be
three more
so
eyes.
But it's
bad.
split in half, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
split
like-
in half.
It's like,
And all the scabs.
It's come back like
You're putting them together?
What did we just say?
no. I
Do
just
not
said this.
not
Do
put the
not
skull
put the
back
skull
together.
back
it's broken.
It should remain that way.
I grabbed one of the skulls out of your hand.
Jeez.
You gotta make a
Give
reflex.
me, yeah, give me a reflex.
I can't
You should
believe
give me an
this.
agility check. Or pickpocket, whichever's higher.
It's a 6.
I'm gonna win.
Okay.
Like,
So,
I'm
yeah,
gonna make a grab
you can't
though
grab
because
it.
I'm like,
You put the two halves of the skull
idiot.
together, and
Yeah.
as soon as you do, it just goes and heals itself.
Unbelievable.
It just seals back up into a singular skull.
that's
That's a
fine.
20 wasted.
But nothing else happens.
No, that's fine. But the key is that. So I'm disappointed. because
Gabriel, you're taking years off my life, buddy.
look,
This is not okay.
clearly you clerics handle things differently than how we can.
Yes,
First of
we
all-
do.
First of all, the thing is that I was hoping I would be able to bang them together like two halves of a coconut, so I can do
Oh,
horse racing stuff.
Oh yeah,
But,
because we don't
Just
have
wanna have-
coconuts
just-
lying around to do that. Like we don't have
Because-
better things.
Because skulls don't normally reseal themselves when they're
I'm
broken.
sorry, skulls
I know
don't
skulls
normally
don't
have
normally
three
have
extra eyes.
like or
I think
shadows
the rule
coalescing
book is out
around them,
on
like
this one.
doing shit and
I'm
killing
not
our
a
magic door.
wizard. I'm not magical like you guys are.
Ugh.
You can't expect me to have.
Put it together, you take it apart.
I grew up on the streets.
Crack
I have an
it-
8
crack it-
intelligence. I
crack
have
it
a
in
minus
two.
1 modifier.
Can you smash the skull?
I'm not gonna smash the skull. We're adding it to the collection.
Why do you like the skull? Why do you need the skull?
It's part of the collection.
all
You're-
together.
boy.
Because
I don't like this.
we
Get
are
rid of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All in favor.
I
Real
know
real
why you
quick,
guys are
real
all
quick,
about
real quick.
destroying things.
Real quick, before we go downstairs and deal with the coffin, who wants to separate the skull into more than one
Are
piece?
you guys going to be are you guys going to be the adventuring party members that wants to sunder everything
The
before we
eyes,
get any value
the
out of it?
eyes have it.
Do you
I'm
want to
gonna
try?
look. I'm gonna look at the skull.
That's
You want to
politics.
look in the eye socket?
Yes, the empty eye socket.
This is
It
a democracy.
It appears to be just a normal skull.
I'm gonna
This
look
is
it
a
up.
democracy.
It's just a normal skull.
Hollow.
It's by, 3 extra eyes.
Yeah,
You can tell,
a
that's
normal
you can
skull
tell
with
from the
3
skull
extra
that this guy
eyeballs.
had somewhat of an overbite.
Okay, so the other thing is that these 3 extra eyes. You know how when you look at a skull, the eye sockets are clearly grown that way?
Yes.
Is that what these 3 extra holes look like, or do they look like they were drilled in to create 3
They look
eye-like
like they
holes?
were organically grown, but they do not look natural.
Right, but it's unnatural, but they look like this
They were
is
not
what
done
the
with the
skull
tool.
looks. Okay,
Okay, cool.
great. This
Okay.
is anthropologically valuable.
Okay, great. I'm glad it's valuable. It's also going to kill us.
It is not
So-
going to kill you. It's already inert.
Okay,
Don't you
okay,
trust
can
in your
we-
god's power?
Look, I
No,
trust
it's
in my
worse.
god's power, But I also had.
That skull formed.
I
itself
also
back.
have this.
It has
I have
power,
this like
it's obvious.
mysterious thing called common sense
Look,
that appears when we share.
look. I have a responsibility. If the keepers, if you're worried about it, I will keep it with me until I can pass it on to the keepers
All
tomorrow.
right, yeah, we sell it
Okay.
to the keepers.
If the keepers don't
Yes,
want it,
they
they add
deal
it
with
to
it.
the menagerie.
Not gonna try to break the skull.
I really want to.
Look,
Look, is there
They
any?
have
Is
it
there any
broken.
way
they
we
all put
can?
it back together?
I also want to
I'm
point
gonna-
out.
do I want to push my luck or do I want to cast second sight on whether we should smash the
I want to point
skull?
out that, considering you have already agreed to stay at the Dillahan with the two things we have in the basement, adding a
I
third
don't
thing is
wanna
not going to
stay here
matter.
anymore. I haven't gotten a
This
good
is-
night's sleep
this is-
for 2 days.
I also
I'm
want to point.
cranky. Percival, he's all scared.
Look,
Okay, okay.
just keep this in mind.
I think we
Merek.
need to.
A year
get
from now,
downstairs.
This is
we will be
Check
having
out
the same conversation. I'm going to say, we already have 73 artifacts in the basement. The 74th is not going to matter. And you're going to look back at this moment and laugh.
I don't think so. But look, we've got a corpse animating itself downstairs.
Yeah, I want to go down and check it out. Alright, I'm going to tuck the skull under my arm.
Okay.
And I'm going to go downstairs. Hey,
Skull's gonna kill us.
Henslet's shade will take care of us. Clearly, we're okay here.
Oh yes, the shade that has red eyes. That looks really scary.
Look, the other thing that I'm confident about is that even after all of this mess, Althea still hasn't come out. I'm sure that if something was going on,
Is
our
Althea even
content-
still alive?
we'll find out in the morning, won't we? Alright, downstairs. Hey, when you grow up on the streets, you're used to weird things happening. Sometimes
I
things that
guess
go
so.
bump in the night are just things going bump in the night. If you destroyed everything that made you creep out a little bit at night, you'd be dead by the time you were 2.
Just want a good night's sleep.
I really would
So you wanna
appreciate
check
it.
out
guys.
Corpse?
There's
I
a
don't
good
think I-
inn in the
I
nice
don't-
part
I
of
haven't
town,
filled
I
up my hit
recommend.
points.
Yeah.
But they'll
I
charge you
haven't-
3 gold a night. Alright,
All
I'm
right.
gonna go down to the casket.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait. I'm gonna lead the way. I'm still enlarged and.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, big.
Yeah.
So you guys
Big
make your
guy,
way down to the
really.
casket. It seems to be the same as before. Do you want to open it?
I'm gonna open it.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna hold the skull with like that whole thing is like 3 eye holes and 2 eye
Oh,
holes,
yeah.
so that
All right,
it goes
guys.
this way.
Guys, brace yourselves. I'm gonna open it.
I'm ready. I'm ready to hit whatever comes
Maybe,
up with the
maybe
skull.
like conceal your eyes just in case it's like Ark of the Covenant face melty.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
don't
we should
wanna
use the mirror and look at it in
Yeah.
the mirror.
You throw the coffin back. The body seems to be exactly the same as before.
But the head is gone.
Uh-huh.
No, the head's the same.
What?
However, there
There's a
is
butt.
one minor oddity.
Ooh.
Okay.
The things, the corpse's fingers are perfectly intact,
Yes.
but there seem to be 5 extra fingers that somehow seem to have fallen off, like off of the hand. So it's
What?
like the corpse drew 5 fingers. It's like the corpse
It's
lost
as if-
5 of its fingers,
And
then
those
they grew
fell
back.
off, and then they grew back.
Right.
That
But
is stuff.
they're still
Why would
burning.
that, even
Yep,
if
they're
that,
still burned.
even if that exactly happened, why would that?
So
like,
there are
thump?
5 burned fingers
Yep.
sitting there next to the
Just
body
in
now.
the like cigarette butts.
I.
Huh.
All right. Well,
That doesn't make any sense at all.
let's collect these fingers. The keepers don't have to know about them. We can keep them.
Yeah.
They might be.
Wow, suddenly we're all about keeping the weird stuff. It's like,
I don't want to keep.
You want to pick them up?
I don't want to keep them.
I'm gonna
How
like.
much gold do I have?
Am I actually wearing gloves? I don't.
Sure.
I
So,
don't think
so
I am.
first question.
You put on
Remember,
right?
remember
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never include
when
gloves.
you
gloves
described
are usually
the
included.
first
You don't
time
want
the
your fingers
cat being
to be
opened,
burnt.
and you said
Yeah.
tendrils
I
of
mean, it's
smoke
important when
came
you're
out
gripping, like,
Shadow, yeah.
and
swords
entered
to have
all these
gloves,
different
'cause
places.
Otherwise, you know, they would.
Were there exactly
So that's like
5 or
standard.
many?
No, there was
Yeah, like leather
Okay.
gloves at least.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Okay.
so it's theoretically
I mean,
possible
I
that
probably
there
not
are
wearing
weird
gloves,
stuff like this
but-
going on over the city.
Oh, yeah.
Not necessarily just here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Maybe since you have better dexterity, you should grab it.
Hey, you guy holding the skull.
We'll put the
Get
skull
Mikey.
away
Mikey would try.
first.
Hey, thief, there's a possible trap.
Look, thief.
Okay,
You're
the
gonna
other,
have to pick
the
up
other thing is that
fingers.
the 2 times that he was able to turn the creature,
Mhm.
did it break into 5 exact
It broke
tendrils
into
of...
3.
Oh, okay. Okay, so there's
It
not...
broke
that-
into 3 the first time.
It wasn't really that distinct.
Oh, okay.
It split multiple ways.
Alright, I'm just trying to theorize whether or not
Now,
he like had
now the second
created,
time
like,
it
5,
was
like,
the second
turned
time it
them.
was definitely burned away, as in
Right.
like did not
Yeah.
split and go somewhere else.
The second time, yeah, the
It
second
was
time,
like
it
the
definitely
shadow was
evaporated.
gone.
Yeah.
I look at my shadow. Does my shadow look as if it's missing?
Your shadow's fine.
Okay.
Oh, was it clear? You said a part of the shadow goes away. Was there like a part of the shadow that wasn't there?
No,
after that?
it like rose up and like it's like if you had a pool of water and you took a droplet away.
Okay.
Oh,
It's like
okay,
something.
okay.
Something.
So something
all
was
right.
left.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Alright. I agree with Jovan that it should be a thief's job, so I will lean over and I will scoop out the 5.
As you go down and pick them up, you pick one of them up and it just dribbles away to ash in your hands.
Oh.
Even doing it as nimbly as possible. Just
Well, keep the ash.
Okay. Next question. What's the closest in?
the you're gonna change it.
Alright, so all of them
God.
turn into ash?
Yeah, if you want to try to pick them all up.
So-
yes.
Night
Look.
of sleep.
Look, hey, clearly I've demonstrated that the safest place in the
I'm gonna
city
use,
is by
I'm
my
gonna pick up
side.
the ash, and I'm gonna use it to draw like
Take some of my
eyebrow
holy water.
things on the
Speak
5
some
eyes
words
on
in
the
our
skull.
room.
All right,
Sure.
the skull
Okay.
looks a
I'll
little
stay.
bit more
Yeah.
characterized now.
Awesome.
I don't think I have any holy water on my.
Ooh,
I have holy
You
water.
have some.
Yeah, just yeah. All
I should-
right.
I should
On
take some
myself.
time to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
some.
alright. Hey! Check it out!
What did you put ash?
Finger
from the
ash.
ashes on your-
I used it to put eyebrows on the 5 eye sockets on the skull, and 2 under my eyes.
Does Ash Wednesday exist in this world?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
That's bad.
It's safe.
It's Wednesday,
lot.
right? Why don't you start? Just call it Ash Wednesday, huh? Why not? Make a whole thing of it.
Really?
You know,
Really?
people just on a particular Wednesday just put
Why?
ash on your face. You're the first one. Yeah, why not?
Wait, is
yeah,
that what they give out ash?
Why would you put Why would you put ash on your face?
Ashes on your head.
You don't know what Ash Wednesday is?
Oh, there you go.
I always forget.
Is that the
people-
only thing
I always
that-
forget not everybody in America has like some sort of church background and
It's
knows
a-
like church
It's
background.
a Christian ritual where you write your sins on a piece of paper and then burn it and mark yourself with the ashes.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I only know
I like
it
it.
because I dated a girl who was religious.
That
and
sounds
I saw her
cool.
and she had ash on her head.
Mm.
And also, I think one time you did.
I remember seeing people with ashes on their head. Yeah.
Anyway,
They just walk
Yeah.
around with it.
So
like, they don't
anyway,
wash it off.
I think that it's been a long night. You guys should go back to bed.
Oh yeah.
There's
Yeah.
plenty of excitement for one
Sleep
night.
in.
You guys can clearly use your rest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long you're gonna be enlarged.
I need my
Hopefully,
beauty
you're not gonna
sleep.
mess up the bed. I'm gonna go back down to my room.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put that.
I'm gonna put my skull on my like end table. Turn
Cool.
it face me. It's like,
It's gonna kill you.
okay.
good night, Bobby.
You're not even gonna like cover it with a piece of cloth, so it
No,
can't
I
like
want-
stare into
I
your
want-
soul and.
No, it's just an empty skull. It's cool. It's got 5 eye holes. It's kind of
Sure.
awesome.
Yeah.
If the keepers don't want it, I'm gonna put a candle on top of it and like have it be like
That'd be
pretty
kinda
candle.
cool.
Yeah,
That
right?
talking candle.
Yeah.
That talking skull all over.
Yeah,
again.
like your what? Yeah, you did have like a talking skull.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
had a riddle. We just kept it around.
All right, I'm going to bed. I don't care what these scaredy cats are doing.
All right.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna go to
take,
bed.
Nick's gonna take some of my holy water.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
splash around and say some words of Netro.
Okay. You have holy water?
Yeah.
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 Do I think that would actually
Give
like?
me a.
Is your
uh,
holy word God?
if you
consecrate
want
to a
to,
particular
you can.
god, or
It's
does
not a
it
specific
not?
spell, but you can
stand
perform
that
normal.
a ritual of a ritual
it
word.
just EO?
It's
Holy
basically
water,
it doesn't really have any
EO.
magical effect, but it makes people feel better. If you want to do that, you can roll a personality check to see how well you do
Ooh.
so.
I will do
Make
it.
me feel better.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing the
make
3
people
major
better.
religions in the city have their own
This
holy
plus
water.
3, just for personality. 11
Where do you sprinkle it?
around the doorway.
The doorway with the seals on it?
No,
Oh,
with
no, no.
with our in our
the-
room.
their
Oh,
room.
okay. All right. It's slightly wetter, and you pray to Netro and wish that you know.
Slightly
I
better.
Protect us in our
To
slumber.
be double safe.
Allow
No,
us
I
to
can't.
see
I
the
can't
evils
pray
in
to
this
you.
world and judge them.
Can't.
Yeah.
You gotta do it without a.
Anyway, moving on. So you guys all go to bed.
Yep.
All right. Yep.
Or
The rest of the night passes uneventfully, and you sleep until the dawn light comes creeping in through your windows,
Later.
or later, until the late morning
rest.
light.
Breakfast time!
Yes,
I look at my
yes, we're gonna
skull.
sleep in so that I
Skull's fine.
restore
Hey,
my HP.
still got the ash eyebrows?
Yep.
Awesome. I go downstairs and see.
You're not gonna wash your face.
No, I'm not gonna wash my face. I'm not gonna go down there with like football black on my.
Okay, good.
That's bad for your skin.
So
Yeah, it is bad.
as you start heading downstairs, and you two come downstairs too, you can see that Alethea is,
Is it
Althea?
Alethea?
You
It's
said
Althea.
or excuse me,
Althea.
Althea.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Althea. Okay.
Yeah.
We are bad
Sorry,
with
wait,
names.
it's Althea.
We're all
TH.
bad with names.
No, yeah, you got it.
Elf.
Althea.
Yeah.
Althea.
Yeah.
Not
Oh, I
Althea.
thought it was elf, like I'm an elf with an IA.
No, Althea.
That'd be, that'd be like
That would be
Huminia.
silly.
Um,
Yeah, my name is Huminia.
Hey,
You know?
My name
so you come down to
is
her,
Dwarfina.
and she's like on her hands and knees with this brush and this soapy water, and she's
Whoa.
scrubbing something on the floor. And she looks up as you three come down, and she goes, What happened last night? Did you have some sort of wild party?
No.
Anybody break in?
No. Well,
we
Arcot
could-
came in the middle of the night. He looked like he had just come from a party, and he was like stealing some ale or something like that.
I can't see him doing anything like this. Arta. Oh, that's right, the bartender, the gruff man. You're right.
Yeah.
And she's still scrubbing away at the floor.
What are you scrubbing down there?
And you can, so you walk over more to see what she's doing, and you can see that there is, it's like, I think it's paint, and scrawled in like black-looking paint substances are the words, "Feed me," all across the Duahan floor.
Oh.
In what language?
Common.
Feed me.
Althea, this isn't.
This is
Ringing
clearly a
alarms,
message.
She's
Do you
starting
know
to
anything about
she's
what
like
this could
scrubbing it off, and she's like, I just assumed it was some graffiti, but I didn't see anybody break in.
No, that was the undead monster that tried to break into the sealed room over there last night.
Well, I guess
So-
What?
But-
exposure.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
let's
it's
tell
okay.
her.
Our
Let's tell her.
cleric
All
friend
right,
took
that's
care of
fine.
it. So
Wait,
it's fine.
wait, excuse me?
I'm gonna go to the main room.
All right.
And
Well,
get
a
some
shadow
food.
monster just manifested.
I don't want
And-
Here, in the bar.
Yeah.
What sort of creature?
Imagine a shadowy mass with a skull, with a five-eyed skull.
Yeah. So the skull part is corporeal, but it's got this big shadowy body around it.
Yes, I was able to smite it, but we still have the skull.
Wait.
Yeah, it's destroyed now.
I'm sorry.
It hasn't been destroyed.
What
It's
ex-
in his room.
What exactly were you doing? Why did something of that nature show up?
Why does any undead creature show up?
I mean, I don't know. Our
It was trying to get
shadows,
into the
like,
room.
collected together.
What room?
That room over there.
Oh, the door with the odd markings?
Yeah.
With the sign?
Yeah, that says don't go in.
Yes, it attempted to destroy the runes on that door.
I played
It wanted to get into. It wanted to
Henslet-
release.
Henslet should not keep things in his bar that undead monsters from the Dark Realm want to come get.
Yeah, I mean, really,
looks-
Henslet just is
The door was asking
It's-
for
it's
it.
his-
It's got the runes
It's
on it.
Henslet's
She
fault.
looks rather apprehensive. And she's just like,
I'm not surprised.
drops the brush
Yeah,
and goes,
I'm not surprised at all.
Well, I suggest finishing scrubbing this up before you open today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make my way out into town. I need to run some errands. And she turns around.
You're never gonna see her again.
Yeah,
the
just
door.
kidding. Yeah. Way to do a
No.
2-week resignation.
No, they would. If she wasn't coming back, she would say so because she's not a moron.
She's burning some bridges right
She's
here.
not a terrible person. Like,
Look, I'm gonna take this to mean that all elves are terrible people.
I mean,
Yeah, the 2 elves just walked out.
they just don't have the
if she wasn't
wherewithal
coming back, she would just say,
to
"I'm not
follow
coming
Social
through.
awkwardness is not a thing for elves because
Yeah.
they'll just wait until you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if she wasn't
She
coming
is
back, she
just
wouldn't.
gonna go out for errands and come back after we've died of old age.
If she wasn't
Going
coming
for
back, she
errands for
wouldn't
like 30
say she
years.
was going out for errands. She would just say, "That's it. I'm not coming back."
No.
I'm sorry, have you never heard the whole, I'm getting a pack of cigarettes?
Elves don't have drunken parties and cigarettes. They don't have bad habits like that. Their bad habits are like, I will have a sliver of this mushroom, and in 20 years I will have the second sliver.
That's even worse than the drunken parties, in my opinion.
All right.
Anyway.
So anyway, I will finish the work
Okay,
because
it's hard work. Scrubbing the thing up is not easy, but it seems to be indeed some sort of black tar or paint or something along those lines.
I'm gonna go and start working on what I'm gonna say to my sister.
does it seem like
I'm
it's
gonna
a
work a little harder on that because I realize I might not be living for that much longer. So I should probably start, rushing
Putting in
at-
some effort.
Yeah.
Does it look like it would be incredibly much harder to scrub it all up, or to just buy a carpet and lay it over?
It
Does it
definitely-
look really hard to clean?
It'd definitely be easier to clean it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's not like it rubs
Yeah.
off. It's
Yeah.
not
What
like
is it-
you gotta really work hard.
Paint?
Like tar kind of thing.
No.
Tar
Okay.
doesn't come off that easily.
'Cause
I
basically-
would
It's a
assume
tar-like
that.
substance.
Oh well. Do we think? Like, quick aside. Do we? No, I mean like in character. Do we think that this was the whatever's behind the door? Do we think that this was Spanish? Or do we think that this was like the shadow creature that
I think it is the shadow creature because I think what's behind the door is still sealed behind those seals.
Okay.
So if it was
I mean,
able
that's
to
what I
like
would
write a
think.
message in the hallway,
Maybe the fact that it peeled off one rune allowed it the opportunity to scroll on the floor
that's true. I did not consider that.
for that brief time.
That is
And
true.
maybe we didn't catch that, although it would have been weird because we saw that room fully restored and we didn't notice.
You don't know that when it was still fully sealed, it did have the ability to elongate the hallway.
Yeah, I mean, like we don't know how
If
solid this
that
seal
was
is.
it.
We don't know who's
See, what's
elongated in the
gonna be
hallway.
leaky?
It could have been the
No,
spirit
because
of
the hallway elongated before when
Yeah.
you hadn't even had the coffee.
Look,
Yeah.
do we know any like magical seal plumbers that we can call?
We're not that high level
Come
yet.
on!
The keepers would.
Look, well,
Come on,
James,
we have a
that's not
leaky
so
seal.
ridiculous.
We have a leaky
There
seal.
is
Yeah.
like abjuration specialized wizards. They focus on sealing things
don't-
away.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite exist in
And
DCC,
they're-
but it is a common wizard trope to have specializations, and abjuration is a school.
In Naruto, they have a whole corps that all they do is sealing.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
They just carry around big old scrolls on their back
Yeah.
and jump around and scroll people.
Oh, like most ninjas in that
No,
show.
no, they're
actually,
specialists.
No, almost no one has
Yeah.
scrolls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The scroll carrying people are very special.
They are very
Yeah.
specialized.
It's all a summoning spell. It's weird.